I watched Marvel's MODOK, so you don't have to. You're welcome. Hi everyone, I'm Bunny Bouncer, and welcome to my rabbit hole of gaming and all things within the geekdom. Today we're going to talk about Marvel's MODOK. I heard about this a couple months ago, I think when it was first planned. And when I heard about it, my thought was, okay. From what I know, MODOK is a fairly well-liked villain among Marvel fans for one reason or another. I don't particularly care for him, but at the very least, he's very widely known. And with all the fanfare and speculation with Peter Dinklage potentially playing him before Infinity War came out, and it was revealed who he was really playing, I could see Marvel having a reason to try and make something of MODOK. Didn't think he'd be the focus of it, but you know what? I decided to wait and see what would come of it. And then I saw the trailer. My thoughts changed from okay to why? I'm not sure anybody has ever sat there and thought to themselves, do you know what we need? We need a sitcom with an emotionally void villain whose name actually means mental organism designed only for killing. That's what I'm missing in my life. I know, I agree with you. But I thought, okay, I'm getting ready to start this channel. It just came out. Let me watch and let me see if it's any good. Not gonna lie, did not have high hopes. Like, really did not have high hopes. But I put away my misgivings and things that I kind of knew would be wrong with it, and I decided to just watch it with a clear head and let Marvel surprise me. Because if there's one thing that Marvel has always done, it has been entertaining. This was not. First off, I could only make it 3 episodes. So if you watched it, you finished it, or you tried to finish it, comment down below. Let me know what you thought about it. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That's me high-fiving you for supporting a small channel. Good looking out. The art style. It's a weird mix of like Lego movie and clay animation. And the storyline is kind of like a Megamind, but without the charm. And it's very crude and, I'm gonna be honest, grotesque. By the way, this is rated TV MA, so if you're a parent watching this, trying to decide whether or not to let your kids watch it, just skip by this one. This is not for kids. This is supposed to be a comedy, okay? The humor of it is split between incredibly crude Family Guy type humor, which I don't get. If you like Family Guy and those type of shows, you'll probably think it's funny. I don't get it. I don't like it. I like my humor to have wit and well-timed jokes with natural presence and well-timed jabs. So aside from the crude humor, you had the opposite side of the humor, which was these jokes and these jabs that were kind of sped past as quickly as they could. There was never really time for anything to set in. I mean, a few of them I kind of chuffed and chuckled a little bit. But let me put it this way. When you can watch a comedy with a straight face and pinpoint the moments they hoped you'd laugh, it wasn't funny. Like, at all. The main red flag going into it for me was that halfway through the first episode, I was bored. It was 25 minutes. Episodes are between 20 and 25 minutes. This was like the Demi Lovato campaigning against a small mom-and-pop frozen yogurt shop for the world. It was something that literally no one asked for, and they didn't even make it entertaining. Now, first and the second episode, they were boring, but it wasn't so bad that I'm like rushing to turn it off. Granted, typically when I'm watching shows, for me, I give it an episode. And if within that first episode they don't give me some compulsion to continue to the second one, I don't try and search and find a reason. But for this, I wanted to give it a fair shot. So even though the first 2 episodes were boring, I decided to press through and continue. And we got to the third episode. The third episode, I actually had to force myself not to turn it off. It was just bleh. I was sitting there in just mild misery. And this is probably sounding very, very mean. And I don't mean it to be mean. If you're an adult and you want to go give the show a shot, it seems like your type of humor, it looks like it's going to be something you'll enjoy. Go right ahead. Have at it. I'm not going to stop you. Don't let my opinion dictate what you decide you want to watch. However, I feel the little over an hour I spent watching the show could have been spent much better. I honestly think I would have had a more fulfilling time, just trying to find videos to watch on YouTube. But if you decide to watch it, I hope it's more fulfilling for you than me. Maybe I just missed something vital in it that made it funny or fresh or entertaining. I can't imagine that I did, but maybe. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me. And if you watched it and you liked it, then comment down below and just let me know why.